Tesla stock is going crazy. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor. I got the clothing line to prove it. And today we have to speak about the absolute chaos that is Tesla stock right now. I'm recording this video about an hour before the market opens, and Tesla is currently down very close to 15%, which is insane. Everybody is speaking about the Tesla sell-off right now, the big tech sell-off, the EV sell-off. Everything's selling off. But Tesla is one that always gathers a whole lot of attention when we start to see these major swings. So in today's video, I just want to speak about my plan with Tesla stock a little bit. Am I buying more? Am I trimming my position? When will I buy more? Am I worried? There's a whole lot of things I want to speak about today. Obviously, we have the price action, okay? We'll speak about volume and momentum. I also want to speak about some upcoming catalysts, specifically Battery Day. The $5 billion that is being raised by Tesla, that is coming just before Battery Day. Some news on Tesla's Berlin plant, and a few other pieces that I think cannot afford to be overlooked right now. But guys, this is what you signed up for. If you are a Tesla investor, you should expect days like this to happen every now and again. And it's all well and good if when you decide to invest, you understand there's going to be 10 to 15% red days. But how are you going to react when they actually happen? I mean, do you have strong enough hands to just hold or even to buy more? Or are you going to get afraid and sell off and ultimately end up missing out? So right before we get into the video, guys, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, as it really helps me in the channel out. I really would appreciate it. If you're new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button, people. Join the family. It's completely free. And drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this whole situation, especially if you are a Tesla investor. Let me know what your plan is. With that being said, guys, into the video. So guys, it is just about an hour before the market opens, and you can see that in the pre-market we are currently at $353 a share, down 15.76%. This is nuts. If we go back to the monthly chart, okay, at the peaks we were up 75%. Since then, we've come down 16% so far, and it's looking like we could easily drop that again today. So I mean, why is this happening? I think a lot of people will tell you it's the fact we did not get S&P 500 inclusion, and it's because of the stock split. You know, we went up so much, there was a lot of hype involved. Now the stock split happened, some people will run away with their profits, and we also did not get S&P 500 inclusion, which will scare some people away. Thus is always going to be the case with Tesla. There are a lot of people afraid of Tesla. Even those who are invested in the company understand how volatile this is, and a lot of people don't have the stomach for it. They might think they do when they get involved, but they actually don't, especially if they go in quite large. So on Friday, Tesla's volume was at 110 million. Our average volume is 75 million. If you look on the monthly chart, the volume has been insane since the very end of August. I mean, absolutely insane. Look at these spikes. So I suppose one of the first things I want to bring up is this, us not getting included in the S&P 500. Because a lot of people are saying that this is a big reason for the sell-off, and to be honest, guys, I really don't think it is. It may be contributing to some extent, but I think ultimately we all expect at some stage Tesla will be included in the S&P 500 anyway. I definitely don't think it justifies a 15 to 20% sell-off by any means whatsoever. But this is the kind of thing you'll find if you just start looking around online. The next thing I want to speak about is that whenever Tesla sees a decent dip, you're going to see this. A lot of analysts come out with their bearish and very bearish ratings. You will notice that when we were on this massive run up, there wasn't as many, but literally in the last couple of days, two very bearish analysts have come out. And again, this just fills people with even more fear. So when you see that the volume is this high and there's a whole lot of fear in the market, that's what's going to happen, people. Now in today's video, I want to speak more so about why I will not sell my shares in Tesla and when I will buy more. So I've done this on the channel a few times at this stage. If we look on the 6-month chart, okay, here, we just saw a 44% drop off in price. After that, we proceeded to go up 100% quite quickly. We come back to here, and in the span of a couple of weeks, we're up 40%. In the span of a few trading days, we're down over 13%. We went on this 72% run up in 3 weeks, and now we just saw this 20, what could be as much as 30+% sell off in a matter of days. I want everybody to keep this in mind from the start. This is what Tesla does. It has 10% days like it's nothing. I mean, people weren't complaining when we shot up that 80% in value in about 3 weeks, were they? But now it's the end of the world because a few people have run away with their profits. We didn't get included in the S&P 500. It's the end of the world for Tesla. Ooh, it really, really isn't. If you're not able for these moves, forget about Tesla. Okay, the next thing I want to speak about. One reason why I think it would be quite ridiculous to sell at these prices right now. Tesla's Battery Day is literally 2 weeks away as of right now, which in the past has been one of the biggest catalysts for this company. Full stop. In general, leading up to a Battery Day, we will see increased volume, we will see more people buying, and I think this is going to be one of the most important Battery Days literally ever for Tesla. It's already been pushed back. I expect some major announcements. We could potentially be hearing about the 1 million mile battery. There's also more things we could expect to happen, but ultimately we're not 100% sure. The silicone nanowire anode. The technology could allow Tesla and its battery partners to produce units with far more energy density, meaning longer ranges and a longer usable life. Potential manufacturing redesigns. A roadmap to 400 watt hours, the million mile battery that we just said. We could be saying goodbye to cobalt. But personally, people, I think this is going to be an incredible battery day for two primary reasons, okay? The first one being that it was already pushed back. The second reason is this right here. Tesla to sell up to $5 billion in stock amid its incredible rally. This only came out September 1st. Tesla already has $8.6 billion of cash on the balance sheet. Current assets to current liabilities is also already in a decent place. There is no clear reason as to why Tesla would decide to raise this $5 billion. In my opinion, there could be something big coming at the battery day that not a lot of people will expect, and it could be going towards whatever project that could be. Now, what that project may potentially be, who knows at this stage, but we only have to wait 2 weeks to find out. And this could be just another massive catalyst for Tesla. Next thing I want to show you is this. The number of Tesla vehicles delivered worldwide from the 4th quarter 2015 to the 2nd quarter 2020. Look at how quickly it's been going up. Yes, we have our quarterly ups and downs. This is true pretty much across all EV manufacturers, but there is a very, very, very clear uptrend. We are now gone into the second half of 2020, which traditionally is the best half for electric vehicles. I mean, it's setting up to be a very, very good year for Tesla. I mean, they kept their deliveries pretty much at 2019 levels during the biggest pandemic a lot of people have seen in their entire lives, people. Tesla's revenue from fiscal year 2008 to 2019. Again, an absolutely massive uptrend. Just a few refreshers from the Q2 2020 update. So automotive revenues were down 4% year over year during the biggest pandemic a lot of us will ever see or have ever seen, okay? Regulatory credits were up 286% year over year. Gross profit up 30% year over year. Total revenues was down 5%, but total gross profit was up 38%. This was their 4th profitable quarter in a row for the first time ever. When you look at the deliveries, considering the times we live in right now, they were absolutely fine and they should only get better going forwards, people. Especially when you have a look at this graph where, I mean, everything's been going up so quickly. In 2019, Tesla saw a 50% jump in deliveries from 2018. And Elon Musk has said before he wants to keep this 50% growth going for a decade at least. That's some absolutely insane growth, people, and I believe he can do it. He has done so much before. Tesla's newest gigafactory that's coming in Berlin, okay? We got this piece of news last week. Germany tells Elon Musk he can have whatever he needs for new Berlin plant. Germany's economy minister told Musk he'll have every assistance in building a new gigafactory on the outskirts of Berlin. So last Wednesday, Elon Musk and the Germany economy minister Peter Allmeyer had an hour-long meeting in Berlin. According to a source familiar with the matter, the main topics were Tesla's billions of euros worth of investments in Germany. Now, why this is so important we're going to get to in just a second. It all ties in with ARC's investment plan and their price targets. We need gigafactories and we need them to be efficient and we need them to be up as soon as possible. So seeing a piece of news like this is insane. And if you don't know just how big these plants are, okay, the German plant, located around 20 miles southeast of Berlin, could hire around 12,000 people and make up to 500,000 vehicles a year when it is up and running. Production is started to start in summer 2021. ARC Invest has a $15,000 price target for Tesla by 2024. Now this is obviously pre-stock split numbers, and this is their target if this happens. Tesla launches its autonomous network. I think a lot of us expect that to more than likely happen well before 2024, okay? But can't lower costs or build factories efficiently. Right now it looks like it's going to be able to build these factories very efficiently and it will launch its autonomous network. So does that mean we could potentially hit more than $15,000 by 2024? They have a $20,500 price target if they launch the autonomous network and build factories efficiently but can't lower costs. Now, I'm not saying that these numbers are going to happen. Obviously, this is by ARC Invest, by Cathy Wood, much smarter people than me. But even the fact that they're willing to put those numbers so high from these things happening is extremely, and I mean extremely promising stuff. I mean, when you look at Tesla's vehicle capacity already from their Q2 update, they're already capable of producing pretty much 700,000 vehicles a year. And they are working on all of these new factories as it is, people. I mean, it's crazy. We all know that their autopilot features and full self-driving features are getting closer and closer to 100% use every single month, it feels like. And that robo-taxi could literally come next year. I believe it will come next year, which will be insane for Tesla. We all already know they have the best software and the best batteries right now. They are literally years ahead of the competition. And there is so much more to them than just their vehicles. We got this piece of news yesterday, okay? Tesla launches phase 3 of its virtual power plant. This is in South Australia. Soon 4,000 homes with Powerwalls will be connected. If you have no idea what this even is, because I know a lot of people just think it's a car company, it's another Volkswagen or BMW. A virtual power plant consists of connecting several small distributed energy assets like residential solar panel systems and home battery packs, and using them together to provide larger grid services. They're creating a solar grid. With its Powerwall being a popular home energy storage system, Tesla has been an early adopter of the concept and plan to deploy it on a large scale in South Australia. Musk gave an interview during which he was informed of the significant hardship that Australia's high electricity prices are putting on low-income families. The region suffers from a very unstable grid, and electricity costs are so high that some families have to decide between keeping the lights on or going hungry. This is another thing that Elon Musk is trying to change. He is literally trying to make the world such a better place. Does this scare me? Does them being in the red scare me? Not in the absolute slightest. I mean, if you wanted to sell these guys today, yeah, that sucks. But if you want to make the real money with Tesla and hold these guys for 5, 10 plus years, I mean, you could be holding these guys for 20, 30 years. Who really cares, guys? Visibly affected by the issue, Musk vowed that Tesla would work harder to help solve the problem. And a few months later, Tesla announced that it reached a deal with the South Australian government to install solar arrays and Powerwalls on up to 50,000 homes. Just remember, guys, there is so much more to Tesla than their vehicles. There is so much more to Tesla than S&P 500 inclusion. There is so much more to Tesla than the $5 billion they are raising right now. There is so much more to Tesla. Tesla has a business model the world has not seen before. You can save tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars with continuous improvements to a Tesla, which is a stark contrast to other automakers that do something else continuously. Ask you to pay again, your vehicle depreciates, you lose money the longer you have this vehicle. The change in value of a vehicle after 3 years, a Tesla goes down 10%. Your average vehicle goes down 40 to 50+% in 3 years alone. And this is just the actual cost of the vehicle. Never mind if you have your solar roof, etc, and the money you're going to save. It's amazing. So an article here, okay, speaking about Tesla's solar roofs, it speaks about its advantages, okay. When we installed our solar roof, my analysis estimated we would save more than $53,000 over 25 years compared to the cost of purchasing a traditional roof and paying for electricity from local utility. That's immense. Let's all remember Tesla's mission statement, okay? Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Everything they do revolves back to this. It is more than just an electric vehicle. Tesla's master plan, part 2, came out more than 4 years ago, after they completed everything they said they would do in their master plan part 1. In short, they want to create stunning solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage. Boom, easy for Tesla. Expand the electric vehicle product line to address all major segments. Boom, easy for Tesla. Develop a self-driving capability that is 10 times safer than manual via massive fleet learning. This is in progress every single day. They are definitely the leader here. And enable your car to make money for you when you aren't using it. They're doing that as well. It's all just absolutely incredible, people. So does a day like this scare me? Not at all. I don't care what Tesla does over the next week or even over the next month. I care what Tesla does over the next 5 years. I don't care if I go into the red with my Tesla investment. I will buy more. From a long-term perspective, it would be fantastic if Tesla drops lower than where we already are right now. We will get to buy more at a cheaper price. And remember what I showed you on the 6-month chart from earlier on in the video, guys. These 10 to 15% moves are normal for Tesla. I mean, they happen so often in just a 6-month time frame. And if you think it's just been, a particularly interesting 6 months, no, go to the 5-year chart. There is a 2-week move of down nearly 20%. There is a weekly move of up 27%. There is a weekly move down 25%. There is a 1-month move up nearly 60%. These things literally always happen with Tesla. If you are not able for that, if you are not able for the massive volatility, the volume, the momentum, it is not the company for you. It really is that simple. But if you have a long-term mindset, if you believe that this company is going to do absolutely incredible things that literally no other company in the world will do over the next 5 to 10 years, you should not be worried. So just to recap, guys, I have zero intentions of selling and I have all of the intentions of buying. Where will I decide to buy? I said it in my private Discord group earlier on. Probably somewhere in the realms of $300 to $350. With that being said, I'm not in a rush to do so. On a day like today, if we hit 350, I'm not going to buy. If we do approach very close to 300, I more than likely would buy today. And if we are to dip below the 300s and enter the 200s, you bet I am going to be getting ready to load up massively. I mean, you will look at my bank statement and be like, why did he transfer so much money to his brokerage? But ultimately, guys, I'm not worried whatsoever about what's happening right now. And I mean, I know this is a massive dip, guys, but still, if you look on the 6-month chart, we were up over 300%. If a company goes up that much in such a short period of time, you have to expect some sharp pullbacks. But anyway, guys, that is where I stand with Tesla right now. If you have watched until the end of today's video, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I really do appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You are helping me and the channel out so much, so just a big thank you. If you did enjoy the video, could I please ask you to hit that like button if you haven't yet? Drop me a comment and subscribe if you're new around here, because all of those things help me out so much. And I also want to let you guys know my private Discord group is now live. Click the first link in my description to be taken to my Patreon. It is $10 a month, and there are hundreds and hundreds of investors in there. We literally speak about stocks all day long. Today, before the market opened, I put in my plans for today, given that the pre-market was so ugly. I give you guys my buy and sell alerts in real time. I let you guys know what ticker symbols I'm watching. There's loads and loads of juicy information there, and you're also directly supporting me, so please, if that's of interest to you, click that link. But anyway, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you for the next one. Have a fantastic day. Peace.